Lauren Feldman, 1938 Media, on assignment for Mahalo Daily. I am outside of the Santa Monica Puppetry Center. I've been waiting for this. Come on, let's go inside and see what he's got in here. I am here with Steve Meltzer at the Santa Monica Puppetry Center. Steve is an expert and one of the leading authorities on puppetry. Thank you for having me.
Pleasure to be here to receive you.
What is the history of puppets in theater, or the first time they were recognized, written about?
Puppetry is where imagination enters show business and where childhood play enters show business, because that's really what it is. A child will pick up a doll, and children have been doing that since caveman times, and they say, oh, look, and they start talking to the doll. The moment they pick up the doll and point it to somebody else and go, oh, there's your first puppet show.
To the layman, I guess there's three types of puppetry. That would be regular hand puppet, sock puppet kind of stuff, marionettes, and then ventriloquism.
Yeah.
Is there hierarchy among puppeteers? Do the ventriloquist guys laugh at the sock puppet guys or the marionette guys, or vice versa?
I think things are a lot better than they used to be. There was a time that puppeteers and ventriloquists didn't even consider themselves doing the same thing.
Puppet gang wars.
Yeah. A lot of people became ventriloquists in vaudeville simply because they got sick of the partner missing the train or needing extra money for his gambling debts, and they figured, I'm just going to buy a wooden dummy. And
that's very interesting.
He knows I know both lines, and at the end of the night, he goes into the case.
Are you going to give us a tour of the place?
Certainly.
Okay, Steve, what are you going to show me first?
Well, I have back here, we show this at the end of every show, this little clown marionette, but what's actually more significant about him is the larger marionette who's holding on to his likeness. So you ready to see the whole thing?
Please.
It's right behind this curtain here. Yeah.
That is the biggest marionette I've ever seen.
Yes, this was made back in 1955 by Pelham Puppets of England. He was made to be a store display, so he actually, his features don't really, oh my goodness, they do work. Yes, let's see. The kids at that point scream in the audience. Back here. Wow. These are the Pelham Pop Singers. They were produced in 1964. They never had a license from the Fab Four, which is why eventually they started dressing them in Hawaiian shirts.
But those were, in fact, supposed to be the Beatles.
Absolutely. But to also further prevent problems, they gave Ringo a saxophone. And I think George ended up with the drums.
I was hoping a friend of mine is also involved in the puppet business. I was hoping maybe you could sit down and give him some advice.
Sure. Is it anybody I know?
It's a guy named Shell. Shell Israel.
Shell Israel.
I'm here with Steve Meltzer. He runs the place, and he's going to give me some tips. Thanks, Steve. I need all the help I can get.
Sure. But I think actually the way we could best help you would be to go over some of the basic elements of puppet design. For example, your eyes. I find that the shape that they are, and perhaps you can talk to whoever, designed and created you, could use just a little improvement. I would go more with the oval thing with the eyebrows. Let me just put in the pupils. You'll see what I mean. See? Now,
Gosh, that's whoa.
What?
Those eyes just moved. Those eyes are moving.
No, those eyes aren't moving.
They're moving, Steve.
No. Holy, wow, they're moving. Boy, I hope if I draw a nose, it doesn't start smelling.
I guess there's one way to find out.
I do all my own writing, too.
I see that, Steve.
Important thing. All right, we'll outline the face and a little neck. No necking.
Jesus, he's a comedian, too, huh?
Oh, that's just the marker squeaking. Don't worry, pictures don't talk.
Think again.
What the hell is that, Steve? You're playing tricks on me.
You spoke?
I did.
Crap, this is freaking me out.
How did you do that?
Very well.
What's your name?
Huh?
What's your name?
Huh?
Oh, for heaven's sake. What is your name?
I heard you. My name is Who's this?
This is Shell.
Hi.
Shell. Hi.
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 Gosh, you're weird.
Thank you. Can I have some hair like Shell?
Yes, we'll give you some hair like Shell. What's the matter?
Tickles.
Stop it.
Woo!
I'm sorry. You know what? I'm just going to give you 3 straight hairs on the top of your head.
Like Rogaine. Like Rogaine.
Jesus, Steve, you don't get out much, do you?
The kids never laugh at that.
The kids never laugh at the Rogaine joke. It's a dud.
Ooh.
I'm sorry about this.
Ooh.
You know what? This is not working out. Let me just go ahead and erase this thing.
Thank you, that was delicious.
Gosh, this is freaky. It's bad enough with regular puppets.
Hang on.
Now he's got a whiteboard puppet.
Ay, 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 ay.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is just so lowbrow.
Jesus, this guy's got some terrible jokes. Steve, I got a hint for you.
What?
Stick to the puppetry and leave the jokes to me, all right?
I think that's not a bad idea. I'm just going to erase the whole thing so we won't be bothered again.
Please. Oh,
Think again.
Whoa! All right, that's enough.
I can't take this. I can't take it. Jesus, these puppet guys are weird.
For more information, go to mahalo.com/puppets.
He has a DVD. He has this beautiful theater. Please come down and visit this theater. It's maybe a dying art, and it would be a shame, a real shame. It's just a great place. Thank you so much for the time.
Thanks very much for having me.
Lauren Feldman, 1938 Media, on location for Mahalo Daily.
You must look deeply into the eyes of whoever you're talking to, whether it be another puppet or another person or look, it's a camera. Hello, camera.
Jesus, you're a freak.